Shara Mercer here to talk about today's real estate topic, which is going to be how to make your offer stand out in a multiple offer situation. So our market has been crazy for a really long time right now, and there's certain things that we can do when we're representing a buyer to help make their offer stand out in the eyes of a seller. So there's a few things that we want to do. We want to talk about how can we make this offer stronger from a contingency perspective? How can we make this offer as clean as possible? So some things that maybe were very acceptable in a normalized market or in a buyer's market could really backfire in a seller's market. So something like adding closing costs onto your offer. And adding extra contingencies, whether it be a home sale contingency or something along those lines, just in today's market is really not going to work. There's other ways that you can make your offer stronger by removing additional contingencies. However, that's a conversation that you're going to want to have with your agent, such as financing contingencies and inspection contingencies, because they always come with risk. And you need to be fully educated on what that risk is and have a comfort level in moving forward, completely educated about how that can impact you as the buyer, depending on what you may be removing in terms of the contingencies. In addition to that, you can do an escalation clause. So an escalation clause is stating that the buyer is willing to pay X amount over any other offer up to a max of Y amount. And so that's a great way to be the highest offer without paying most times significantly over ask. Now, depending on what the purchase price is, that amount that you're willing to pay over, you have to really think through how much you're going to do, because it may not just be a price factor, right? You may not have, let's say, as strong financing as another offer. So it has to be, a somewhat compelling amount. In addition to that, having your agent talk to the seller's agent. So communication is so key. Letting the other agent know how much your folks want this house, what they're willing to do, having that open communication. What is the seller's preferred settlement date? How else can I make this offer stronger? What's important to your sellers? Having that dialogue with the listing agent is going to be important in kind of how that relationship is going to go forward. You want to make sure that you've got a good relationship with the listing agent so that they know that they can trust you and that you're going to get this transaction to close. So relationships between agents are extremely important. If you have any questions about any of these tactics or any of the other tactics that we use to make our offers stand out for our clients, please don't hesitate to reach out and we can talk about your personal situation and what would work best for you in a multiple offer situation.